In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a screenshot of Windows 10. So join me, Mark, a network engineer with 26 years experience working for ISP, managed service providers and corporations. Let's get started. So let's go down to the left-hand corner of the screen and we can click there and we can then go into the search and type snipping. And then we'll find the tool, which is called the Snipping Tool. And if we right click that, we can actually add that to the start. So that's pinned. So let's go pin to start. And then we'll see it pinned here to your start menu. And then you can right click here and do more and then pin it to the taskbar if we want. And now we've got it here. Okay, and now we want to find something we want to actually take a screenshot of. So I couldn't think of anything better than my YouTube channel. So there we go. And if we open the tool, so let's just slide that over there a slight bit. We've got the different modes here. So first off, let's take a snapshot full screen. So that's going to be the entirety of your screen, everything you can see on your screen right now. So let's do that. And there we go. So you can see that includes everything, even including the taskbar as well. So we've got everything there. And then obviously we can use the options here to make amendments to it. So as an example, if we were using this, we could highlight the name of the channel. So you can use the highlighter pen and have a go at highlighting that before saving it. We can also select the pen here and highlight the subscribe button if you want to click that one as an example. And then we've obviously got the option to save that. We can save that anywhere that we want to. So my pictures, screenshots, we could add it into there. And let's call that, well actually let's call it capture 1, why not? That makes it nice and easy. And then you've got the delay mode as well. A bit like taking a picture on a camera, you can delay the amount of seconds before it takes a screenshot. So there's the options there as well. Okay, so let's close that one down. And obviously we're going to get the option to save that as we do. So we can save that. And again, we saw it there. But you've got the different options of how you want to save it. So the PNG file, you've got the GIF and JPEG. So PNG has, PNG is a bigger file, obviously higher quality than like something like a JPEG. But it's something to consider. You could save it as a PNG, but if you want to email and things like that, or send to someone, then probably a JPEG is probably the best bet because it's more compressed, but lower quality, but not much that you would notice. So. And as an example of that, if I select JPEG there and call that capture 2, so we change that to a JPEG file. So like I said, I tend to use JPEG when I'm doing screenshots. So you can see from my actual videos here, my thumbnails, I pretty much use it on a day-to-day basis. So you've got the option there as well. So let's go back into the snippet tool and look at the other modes that we have. So we've got mode, and then if we do window, we can then select the window, example, the browser, and click there, and it's just going to take a screenshot of that browser. So instead of you having to sort of try and cut it out, you want to take a picture of just what was in that browser. We've got that there, and then the options are exactly the same. So if you want to save that, we can save it as a JPEG, call it capture 3. We've got it as a JPEG file. That's fine. Okay, so let's reopen that again, and let's do the next one. The other mode we've got is one that you can use, which is what I tend to use, is the rectangular snippet. So let's take we just want the channel piece here. So you can just take what you need, click there, and there you go. And again, you can save that as well. So let's save that. Let's change it up a bit. Why don't we put a PNG file? Why not? And call that capture, I think it's 3. Let's go 3. Nope, it's 4. Capture 4. Okay. So what we can do now is actually use the Windows keyboard to take a screenshot, and we can do that by pressing the Windows key and print screen. And you can see it flash there, and then we can come into our pictures and we can see the screenshot here, which has just been taken. So that's the shortcut way of taking a screenshot, but that's a full screen. As you can see here, you've got the taskbar and everything, so you don't get that sort of luxury of trimming it down. You'd have to trim that down in something like Paint or something like that. So let's close that down. So there is another tool that you can use, and it's a tool that I personally use. It's a free tool, so I'm not sponsored by them at all or anything like that. So we can take a look at that one. But if you're enjoying the video so far and you'd like to see more content like this, please click that subscribe and like button. It's much appreciated. So what we can do is, if I just close this down, it's a program called Greenshot. and you can use the link here, which I'll pop in the description below, but to download it, like I say, it is free, and it's a great tool, and I'll show you why I use it as opposed to the Windows application. So again, you can come into here and you can actually right click and do properties, and in here you can actually select the keys that you want to use. So you saw Control Print Screen captures a full screen, that will take over from that one. Alt Print Screen will do a Windows capture, and then just Print Screen will do a region. So example, as we did before with the Windows application, we can then now press just Print Screen and we can take a screenshot. So you can see here, we can, what's nice is it gives you this like magnifying glass, so you can really get close and make sure that you just get the corner here like perfect here. And if you want to drop it down to here, you've got the magnifying glass here, so you can get it absolutely perfect. So then you can just send it to clipboard. You can use the Greenshot imaging app itself, or what I like to do is you can send it directly to an email. So if you want to take a screenshot and attach it to an email to send someone, it's there. You put it into Paint, and you can even send it to the printer as well, or print to OneNote, which is a tool that I use a lot. So you've got that option there. But let's use the Greenshot application itself. So now we've got that open. It's pretty much like what we've seen before, but there's some nice options in there. Okay, so we've got now in the actual imaging tool itself, we've got pretty much what we've got before. We can have to draw rectangles, all that kind of stuff. You can add text onto here as well. But one feature it's got over the Windows features, it's got this obfuscation button. So you can press that one, and let's say we want to get rid of this get fast. You don't want people to see that in the text, so it could be something like an email address, telephone number, all that kind of good stuff. You can just highlight that and go, and then it obviously removes that, so it's very hard for you to see. And like I say, we can save that in the very same way as we did before. So you can do File, copy to clipboard. If you want to paste it anywhere, you can do Save As, and again it's going to default to the PNG file format. And go to My Pictures, let's go to Screenshot and call this 5, I think, Capture 5. And press enter, and that's saved now. So like I say, this for me is I think it has more functionality than the Windows tool. I prefer it, and like I say, you can select your different options on there, so you can create different shortcuts for it. As we saw before, go back into preferences, you can set full screenshot, and then which is the Alt Print Screen, capture a region, which is just pressing the print screen as we did before. So you get a nice little bar that comes up like this, and the other options. So you can actually change these if you want to amend them so you don't clash with Windows, or you just want to use this one. So that's how to use the tool that I use, which is Greenshot, which I personally recommend. Hope this video has been helpful for you, and I'll catch you in the next one.